Gliders to the rescue, stability in motion, science of flight. Chapter 1, helping others. Angelina was excited as she got on the school bus. Today, Ms. Morales was going to introduce a new type of project. Good morning, said Milo and Susie as Angelina approached their seat. I wonder what special project we're going to start today. I don't know, but I bet Miss Morales will make it lots of fun, said Angelina. As the three friends entered their classroom, they asked Miss Morales when they would learn more about their special project. I know you're excited, but we need to wait for all the boys and girls to get to class. Get unpacked, and we'll talk about it after the morning announcements, said Ms. Morales. After the announcements, Miss Morales gathered everyone onto the carpet. All right, girls and boys, today is a big day. We're going to start something we've never done before. This project is different than what we normally do in class. It's called a service learning project, said Ms. Morales. What's a service learning project? Milo asked. A service learning project involves using our knowledge and skills to help others in need. That sounds like what we do in class, said Susie. We're great problem solvers. What are we going to do? Asked Milo. As you know, there have been many natural disasters this year, such as wildfires and mudslides. We're going to work with the National Guard to package goods, such as bottled water and canned food, into crates to deliver to people in need, said Ms. Morales. That sounds like a great idea, Ms. Morales, Susie said excitedly. I can't wait to get started. How will the National Guard get all of our supplies? That's a great question, Susie, said Ms. Morales. Some of the goods can be delivered by truck, but other areas are more difficult to reach. That's when it has to be delivered by aircraft. Each crate we package has to have a specific weight because there is a weight limit to the aircraft. I often see airplanes flying toward the base, said Angelina. I wonder if they'll use those aircraft to deliver the goods. They might, but not all aircraft have engines, said Ms. Morales. An aircraft is anything that flies or moves through the air. Blimps, hot air balloons, and gliders are all considered aircraft. Wow, I guess I didn't realize that, said Susie. How do you think airplanes and gliders are able to fly through the atmosphere of Earth? Would you like to design an aircraft that can deliver supplies to a remote area to people in need? Chapter 2, Forces and Flight. Students, today we're going to learn about the forces of flight. 4 forces are at work on an airplane during flight, said Ms. Morales. Raise your hand if you can name them. Would weight be one? Milo asked. The most important part, Ms. Morales continued, is how the forces interact. For flight to take place, an airplane has to overcome weight with enough lift and overcome drag with enough thrust. Since it's impossible for us to build an airplane and test it at school, we're going to design and build a glider. Who knows how a glider is different from an airplane? Asked Ms. Morales. Angelina raised her hand. A glider does not have an engine. Since it does not have an engine, that means there's no thrust. Angelina, Milo, and Susie were very excited when they learned they would get to create gliders. I can't believe that we're going to make our own glider, Milo said. That's going to take a lot of creativity. I think it's going to be fun to write in our launch logs about what we're learning, said Susie. We'll be able to make sketches and show the others in the class what we're doing. Over the next couple of days, Angelina, Milo, and Susie worked hard on their designs. They made sketches and took notes in their launch logs to identify each component of the engineering design process. Would you like to sketch and build a model of a glider? What would your glider look like? Chapter 3, Disaster Relief. Testing the gliders was really fun, Milo said. I'm really excited about the problem we're going to solve using gliders, Angelina said. Launching our gliders was great, but I love using our skills to find solutions to problems. I agree, said Milo. We learned how to get our glider to fly longer distances, but now we get to design a glider that could be used to bring disaster aid to people in a remote area." "This is just like our service learning project," said Angelina. "I wonder whether we could invite a member of the National Guard to our class to learn how they plan to load the goods we've packaged. That could be part of our research." Angelina, Milo, and Susie spent the rest of the afternoon talking about what kind of design would deliver the greatest number of boxes of supplies. Susie worked on sketching the ideas as Angelina and Milo created a model. "Can you help the three friends design a solution to transport disaster aid to people in a remote area? Remember to use what you've learned about the forces of flight as you design your glider."